Hey everybody, F-Bomb Fitzgerald here, and we finally hit 1,000 subscribers! I'm having trouble expressing how grateful and excited I am about this milestone. So I thought I'd just jump right in and let you know I've made the momentous decision to quit my job and pursue this whole crazy YouTube thing full time. Now you may be thinking it's a little premature, it's a little ambitious, maybe it's even a little bit crazy and stupid. And I guess you'd be right. Yeah, that's definitely right. So yeah, while I may not be quitting my job anytime soon for this, I definitely feel encouraged by the support everybody's given me. And I'm really excited about the community we've managed to build up in less than 2 years. So while I've celebrated past subscriber milestones by doing question and answer videos, today I wanted to explain why it matters so much to me that we have such a great community and why I appreciate you subscribing. So it's not uncommon for TFTubers or YouTubers in general to say, thanks for subscribing. And honestly, before I had a channel, to me, that didn't mean too much. I always kind of viewed it as just sort of a courtesy of, hey, I made this video or this project and I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch it. And obviously in the case of monetized channels or channels where it's the primary source of income for the creator, I also viewed the thank you as, hey, thanks for helping me pay my bills. Clearly in my case, my channel is really small. I don't get any money off of it, so that doesn't apply to me. Now that I have a channel though, and I've been doing this for close to 2 years, I've really given it a lot of thought in terms of what is the relationship between a subscriber and a YouTube creator. And the concept I kept coming back towards was the South African philosophy of Ubuntu. And before I go any further, no, I'm not talking about the Linux programming language. Rather, Ubuntu philosophy essentially says that you only have your identity in relation to me and vice versa. So I can't say that I'm a teacher if I don't have any students. I can't say that I'm a father if I don't have any kids. The core idea being that our identity is not existing in a vacuum. It exists in relationship to other people. I'm only a TFTuber because people watch these videos, people subscribe to the channel. I'm friends with the people in my Discord and I play with everybody every single night. If I didn't have those relationships with the subscribers, I wouldn't really be able to call myself a TFTuber or heck, even a TF2 player. And that's really kind of core to the idea of this channel to me. I'm not doing this for myself. I couldn't do this by myself. And most importantly, I wouldn't want to do this by myself. I think it's instructive that my favorite video game is called Team Fortress 2. And I was actually reading over some old diary entries from when I started playing about a decade ago, where the thing that really jumped out and grabbed me was the whole team dynamic. You can't be a medic unless you have a heal target. You can't be a spy unless you have somebody to impersonate and an enemy team to stab. It's that interplay of lots of different people all around the world sitting at their computers, taking the time to share this weird hat simulating teamwork experience that makes it so unique and so fun. Now, I'd be lying if I told you this was my plan all along, that when I started my channel, I was planning on having a Discord, making friends, playing with the same regular group of people all the time. I don't know that I would have predicted any of that, to be perfectly honest. I really do feel like I've just been kind of lucky in terms of the people I've happened to meet randomly on servers, talked to, been friendly with, the people I've met through scrap.tf and other sites. Hell, even just the YouTube comment section. And as much as I like to crap on the YouTube algorithm not showing my videos to a bigger audience, I've organically met a lot of you through these comment sections. Speaking of which, for anybody watching, go ahead and leave in the comment section just a quick note of how did you find me, how did we meet, was it in-game, through another video's comment section, etc. Might just be kind of fun. So going back to the original discussion of why do I thank the subscribers, why do I use terms like we hit 1,000 subs instead of I hit 1,000 subs, Part of it goes back to that concept of Ubuntu and relational identity. If I made videos but you didn't watch them, would I really be a video maker? If a tree falls in a forest and nobody hears it, did it make a sound? I know it's a little bit out there, but in all seriousness, if you weren't watching, if people weren't subscribing, then YouTube would be showing this to fewer people. I might have stopped making videos if I saw that nobody was watching at all, and the channel just wouldn't exist. And while that may not seem like a big tragedy in the scheme of YouTube or certainly the world, to me it is kind of a big deal because I'll just be perfectly honest with you. The pandemic has been pretty isolating to me, and developing a group of people I talk with regularly through this channel, through my community on the Discords, it's really meant a lot to me. And I feel like in some ways that's kind of kept me together socially and mental health wise in ways that maybe people who aren't part of the community just wouldn't understand. And again, I think this goes back to my earlier point that I've been really lucky. I don't claim to have figured out any kind of magical formula to have attracted people who are kind, people who are not toxic. And frankly, in a game like TF2, I don't take that for granted at all, that I have such an inclusive, such a respectful, such a funny community. I've been extraordinarily lucky to have met the friends I have and to have had the experiences, the shared experiences with you all. I'm not exaggerating when I say that if I never get another sub on YouTube, or heck, if I lose half of my subs, this has already been a much more fulfilling and rewarding experience than I could have ever expected. And even though that may sound naive and maybe like small potatoes thinking to some of you, where you look at it and say, hey, this guy's put out 250 videos. He puts out a video every couple days and he's barely at 1,000 subs. He makes no money off of this. But now I'm starting to depress myself here a little bit. But yeah, you might be able to look at all that and say like, what's he so excited about? And honestly, if I haven't been able to explain that to you in these rambling 7.5 minutes, I don't know that I ever will. But to any of you who are out there who maybe feel like you're lacking community, or you're thinking about starting a channel but you're not sure if it's worth the time and effort, I know we all have different experiences, but I'll go ahead and say, to me, it's totally been worth it. And I know it does sound like a cliche, the whole, maybe the real treasure was the friends we made along the way. But in my specific experience, I don't think that that's much of an exaggeration. Anyway, if you've made it this far in the video, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching really all my videos, and thank you for making this such a good experience. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye.